Hey guys, Angel624 here. Very late video, but I just found the inspiration to make this video for my Kotor 2 ailment video. Um, my review for Kotor really wasn't that strong, but I figured I'd follow it up with this. I did the Kotor 1 ailment video, and I figured I'd follow up with this after reading a lot of articles on different sites and just getting the inspiration. So here we go. Kotor 2 has so many ailments, it's ridiculous. I've considered it. Is it a complete game or not? The restoration projects, all of that. Well, let's start with our first ailment. The biggest. Cut content. Huge ailment. Probably the biggest. Um, the cut content affects so many hours of play, open-end dialogue. Some of it even glitches in that fact. um, just the fact that the cut content is, oh my lord, some of the worst decisions and rust decisions that a game could be based on. I just feel like every single character on Lucas, all right, every single character has cut content. But if you go to the Lucas Arts forums for the game, all the cut content is shown or not shown, but it's mentioned, and all the programmers for the game have said this is what's cut out of the game. And it's sad because some of these things would have been amazing. Visas Mars cut content was very very big because she was allegedly supposed to play a bigger role in the game. And I would have enjoyed that. I enjoyed Visas Moore's character. She's a fantastic and a complex character. She's not as open-ended, and I like that. Cut content was ridiculous. It cut out hours of the game, and it cut out so many conversation and influence opportunities to take things farther. Visas Moore, you talk to her twice, and you find out everything you need. If you're a light side character, you can find everything else you need to find out in two conversations. What influence is there to have? Nothing. There's no reason to even keep it around. A lot of dialogue in the cut content. A planet, the droid planet for the HK factory, cut out. Darth Treya, the real Darth Treya, who was Atris, cut out. The model of what was supposed to go on, cut out. That whole end of what was supposed to go on was cut out. These restoration mods are there for a reason because there is so much cut content in the games. It wasn't fair. I don't find that fair. I was very distraught by finding out how much cut content was really really taken out of that game. Okay, next, glitches. As I've said before, unbelievable amounts of glitches can be found in that game. Cloning glitches, speed glitches, repeats, repeating glitches. Unbelievable amounts of glitches in that game. So much so that it's not unplayable, but it gets to the point of it's laughable. It's laughable. It's so laughable. It's unbelievably like I'll look at it and I'll be like, what? What just happened? Really? That just happened? I just glitched a lightsaber like that? No programming needed, no mods, just crystal, take it out, put it back in, glitch, lightsaber, there it is. It's pathetic. That is terrible programming. There's no question of being a complete game or not being a complete game, like in my last video. That's just terrible programming. And now looking back, I'm like, wow, are you kidding me? You're not even gonna make me try? I can just clone a lightsaber like that? That's unacceptable. That really, really is unacceptable to me. I don't enjoy that. I enjoy working hard when I play my video games, especially RPGs. Um, Next ailment, too short. With the cut content I mentioned before, but the game itself, the main game, is too short. Way, way too short. This ailment is one of the bigger ones. Kotor, I finished the game. No side quest, 20 hours. No side quest for Kotor 2. I finished the game in 10. This is my fastest. With taking breaks. Pathetic. I could finish. I could probably finish. I could probably finish Onderon when you're first making your run through in an hour and a half. Tops. It's just, it's terrible. That game, the main planets. I finished that game in 10 to 15 hours. No side quests. And there's not a lot of side quests to begin with. Just, oh my lord. Unbelievable. Next ailment. The companions. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. I find the companions in KOTOR 1 better than 1 and 2. There are a few companions that I do enjoy. Atten is a great he's great comic relief. I definitely say the Handmaiden is useful, and maybe the disciple Mikhail. But other than that, you have Kreia, who actually she probably just gets the companions up to about just under the companions of KOTOR 1 because she's so complex and she's just so evil. But I don't find Beorder. I find Beorder dull as he's supposed to be, but that's no excuse. Mandalore's awesome. I played as Candace in the last game. He's the same character. There's no difference. He just has armor, and you can't see his face. He's the same person. The droids. I never use droids. I hate using droids. I think droids are useless. Um, I mean, Mira. Purpose does Mira serve? She's a whiny bitch. She's a smart mouth. I don't enjoy her. Um, I mean, yeah, but the handmaid's useful, but her story really is just you make her into a Jedi. Same with that, and same with their stories are heart wrenching, yes, and doused in drama, but they're not interesting. Jahani was in the last game. Jahani was interesting. Karth was interesting, and they were subtle about it. The subtlety is as corny as sometimes KOTOR 1 could be, because I guess games were just moving in a different direction. I enjoyed the KOTOR 1 companions much more than the KOTOR 2. I mean, the only weak side of the KOTOR 1 companions was maybe Mission and somewhat Zalbar, but that was pretty much it. I enjoyed the companions of KOTOR 1 much more than 2. So the companions definitely had a big reason why the game has some big ailments. The boss fights. Oh, are they easy? Oh my god. I can go in with no strategy to these boss fights and absolutely just pick apart Nelius, Cyan. Treya gave me a bit of a difficulty, but oh my lord, the drop from Malik to Darth Treya is terrible. Horrible. Horrible. And then not even account how easy the Treya's Academy is. I played that on hard. I got through that like that. I have a shield and I'm good. And if I have the right alignment, a plus strength, whatever wisdom, whatever class I'm playing with, I'm fine. Two, and that's also rushing, because you can see how how easy the drop off is. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's terrible. It's horrible. Okay, closing notes. Kotor 2, as I've said before, it is not a bad game. It's a necessary game. If you don't play it, you feel like you're missing out on something big. Because it was, at the time, it came, you gotta remember, it came out a year after the game had come out. It was a rush game, cut content up the wazoo. You know the drill. But it's sad. It really, really, it hurts that all these ailments are major as opposed to Kotor. If you look at my Kotor 1 video with the ailments, it's so minor. It's so little. And this is unbelievable. Just terrible. Just, ugh, makes me sick. Doesn't make me sick. I'm over exaggerating, but it could have been done better. And yeah, so I'm thinking actually my next video is going to be something a little bit more interesting. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Do you notice how successful things like the Darth Main series and KOTOR have been? BioWare has taken a completely different spectrum in the universe and made it interesting. Why don't we stay in the Old Republic? Screw the New Republic. Let's stay in the Old Republic. That's the only clue I'm going to give you. Hopefully, I'll have a trailer up for something. Because something big's going to be coming up. I promise you that. So, till then, Angel624, signing out. I love you guys. Bye.